Hey, how's it going? It's Dan McDonald, the Life Regenerator. I'm really excited to come before you now. It's been about 6 days since I made a video. I've been at a range a lot of the time. I had to fix my truck down at my dad's. There's no phone service there. Well, there is internet service, but it really does take like a minute to check an email. So I just did the bare necessities. But anyways, I wanted to say hi and check in with everybody, and I wanted to spread some good love and positive cheer and hope. There's a lot of hope. There's always a lot of hope because there's always a lot of love, and there's a lot of truth. And we can line up with that truth, and then we can make all those wonderful things happen that are desires of our heart. It's not a burning desire in a way to fulfill some emptiness, but it's the desire of like of your destiny to be the best that you can be. And I know that generally we come over here to this channel for health information. It's turned into a lot more than that for me personally. I've seen the most amazing things ever, and I'm just going to spend a few moments with you today rapping about whatever. This isn't on subject to what I thought it was going to be, but I always just keep going. Anyways, I was hanging out with my dad yesterday. We fixed my truck. The U-joints were falling apart, and it looks like the old little white truck is going to keep going for me for a while. It's right there. I'm in the most epic motel room. I'm in Oregon. I left the girls. It's hard to leave them. They're so sweet. I love them so much. But I am being called away. I'm going to go do some camping for a couple days and get some more rest. I had a lot of rest at my parents'. My parents' is like a sanctuary, and ever since Kristen and I parted, I haven't really had any sanctuary, so I've been kind of burned out a lot. And then the bike ride burned me out a lot. And I haven't had it, and I just been working too much and trying to keep up with things, and it's kind of impossible. So I've gotten kind of burned out. The last few days have been epic, and I got back on track. So I guess this is the build-up, which I wasn't planning on doing this on this video, but I wanted to let you guys know that I am going to regenerate myself. I'm scared to death, but this will be the way that I teach, so that you can watch me do it, because there's too many people that need to know what to do, and I am just going to do it. I'm going to do it on camera to the best of my ability. I'm going to be accountable to you guys. I'm going to use fruits, vegetables, love, and deep tissue detoxification, cleansing, regeneration, and fasting. So that's what I'm up to. I'm going to start the first wave, which is a 21-day fruit and green juice diet. That's going to be the regeneration. I'm going to share that, and you're welcome to join me. I won't be able to answer anyone's questions. I'm not going to be able to be of any more support than a daily video. So you guys are going to have to support each other. But from the 7th to the 28th, I have a really great place to stay. And I'll have a sink, and I'll have my own bed, and I'll have my computer set up, and I'll have a juicer set up, and I'll be able to go to bed early, and I'll be able to wake up in the morning and meditate, because my life's been so discombobulated that the type of person that I am, a sensitive type, it's good to have routine. Well, I used to have a routine at the RV big time, and I would really get into that flow, and my adrenals would stay strong. Well, I'm verging up, getting up close to burning my adrenals out, and I ain't going out like that. So I'm going to bounce back, because the bike ride really just, it was pure adrenaline. Pure adrenaline in the whole time, and then I tried to keep working, and I haven't had a chance. So what I decided to do was chill out, change my life. I don't have any contracts. I don't have to be anywhere. I don't owe anyone anything. I'm totally free, and I've been doing this my whole life to be totally free, so that I can do what my dream is. And I have explained what my dream is to about everyone I know, and nobody understands. I don't even understand. All I know is that I am being told what I'm supposed to do, and if I don't do it, I don't feel good. So the whole thing about Mr. Popular Raw Food Guy, that's cool, and I sure appreciate it, but I can make these videos effortlessly in the most epic motel room. Then I can go back into silence, get a good night's rest. I'm going to watch some David Hawkins. I'm high on green juice right now, so I'm totally stoked. LGB all the way with the arugula, dandelions. Good food. It's the way to go, I'm telling you. And then lots of time by yourself, getting to know yourself. So from the 7th to the 28th, join me In the first wave, I will introduce the other 4 waves. There's 4 stages of deep tissue detoxification. We're going to start off with one is the raw food diet. And I'm not talking about coconut cashew cheesecake or cashew cream cheese tacos at the raw food restaurants. That's gourmet raw food, which is it's like 2 steps up from healthy cooked food. 1 step up. Like brown rice and vegetables is probably healthier for you than the gourmet raw tacos, and there's several reasons why, but I'll just give you a hint. Cellular irritants and stimulants. But besides from that, there's nothing wrong with a little stimulation, but eventually it accumulates and it can turn into acidosis, inflammation, and food addictions. I don't have time to get into that, but I have about 80 years left of videos to do, so we'll catch up on all that stuff. My point is that truly raw food is fruits. Fresh, in season, tree ripened, local as possible. You don't have to be a fanatic about anything in your life, but you just do the best you can. But you think, truly ripe fruits, just they energize, they soothe, they cleanse, they heal. I mean, they don't really heal, you quit making yourself sick with those other foods that you put into your stomach, which are too heavy and leave behind a lot of waste products, stimulate cells, and then we have the opportunity to get burned out. Everybody's burned out. That's the thing. About 90% of the people that I work with and talk to have adrenal burnout because we do too much. So learn to relax and simplify your life. That's my advice to you. I'm going to do it. I'm going to simplify down to the bare bones, brass tacks. Why? Because I love fresh air, I love sleep, and I love to chill. And running around like a chicken with my head cut off, having a career is not where I'm going. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to chill. Okay, so real raw food is fruits and herbs, okay, and the soaked nuts and seeds. We're not talking about making these dishes where there's like 30 different ingredients and it's all complicated and your lymphatic system never moves. Fruit moves the lymphatic system. Green herbal tonics is also very therapeutic and epic for a world like this where you can just knock back a couple jars of LGB and get all that arugula and all that spinach and all that cilantro and all that parsley, all those alkalizing elements just easily absorbable, easily digested, so that you can, instead of spending like 3 hours eating herbs, you can just spend like 15 minutes drinking a jar of juice. You know what I mean? You get all those nutrients and alkaline elements. That's phase 1. Fruits and herbs. And the soaked nuts and seeds, that's like to start off with. That's the more of the building phase. When we're in detox, because I'm in detox, my past. I'm not going to explain it to anyone. Everybody wants to say, eat more carbs, that's the answer to your problems. Trust me, I've eaten more carbs than any raw foodist that's ever lived. Okay, and that's a fact, okay? And you can paint over rust all you want. But unless you get down to the deep core issues of vaccines, inoculations, recreational drug abuse, emotional trauma, okay, unless you get to the core of those things, they're always inside of you, eating you alive. I saw so much fear. But now that I've seen the fear in myself, I'm much more likely to have success in the path of regeneration. Because once I know I'm afraid of something, unconscious fear, I'm going into it. Because wherever there's fear, I'm going into it. Because I don't want to be having fear in the back of my mind all the rest of the days of my life. Okay? So I go into the fear. I want to see the fear in the unconscious mind, and I want to go to where it is and face it right there, right up in there. I want to see it. I want it to hurt because I want to get it done with. Because perfect love casts out all fear. Do you want to spend the rest of your life just because you're not aware of the fear? Trust me, it's still there. It's in there, and when you become sensitive, you become very aware. So really what this regeneration is not only regenerating yourself protoplasmically, but also spiritually, and getting through the fear and into the love to be the pure love, okay? So fruits, herbs, vegetables is phase 1 detox. No fat, no nuts, no salt, no spices. That's stage 1 detox. Stage 2 is the mono fruit diets. 1 type of fruit per meal. That's the second phase of the deep tissue detox, okay? What I'll probably do is choose one type of fruit, 1 to 3 types of fruit per day, but it would be best if there was one type of fruit, and then what I'll do for myself is probably throw in one type of herb, so that because I love to chew on herbs to keep my teeth strong. You know what I mean? Like if I can chew on some kale, celery, spinach, I feel like that keeps my teeth nice and strong. So what I'll probably do on the second phase is fruits. One type of fruit is local, in season, the best tasting. It'll be apple season, so probably lots of apples. And then one type of herb per day. Phase number 3, so 21 days, first phase, 21 days, second phase, 21 day, third phase will be the liquid diet, fruit and vegetable juices, you know what I mean? 21 days there. Final phase is water fasting to completion, okay? Now I'm scared to death, and that's to be honest with you, because this whole thing with my career and all this stuff, but you know what? It's time to go beyond that. I love to help people, and I figured what's the best way to do it? I'm trying to kill 2 birds with 1 ex-stoner. That is to continue to help people and get my own life back on track to where I used to be back in the old RV days when I would just walk 10 miles a day, drink juice, and then sleep. I didn't have this huge, all this craziness, which I've loved every second of it, but it's just I can see that it can never last, and I would never be able to keep up with it. So, and it isn't it's not my love. My love is these videos. That way I can reach out to like 5,000 people in one pop. And I know there's a million other specific questions, but we're going to answer those through the deep tissue detox. 21 days, fruits, all the fruit you want, all the green juices you want, and permissible at this time, which all of you can join me for the 7th to the 28th on 21 days of all the fruit you want, all the green juices you want. And it's also permissible to have as much low-fat salad, no-fat salad, or smoothies as you want. I don't really do that many smoothies, and I'll probably won't have too many salads, but if I get the EBGBs, and you know, just to take the edge off, I'll eat a no-fat salad, herbal salad, okay? But my main focus is going to be on fruits and green juices, okay? For the first 21 days. Then 21 days of mono fruit dieting, okay? Okay, dig that. Then 21 days on the liquid diet, and then fasting on water till completion. I might need to go somewhere and turn myself back into True North Health or find a good place. I've got a good place for 3 weeks. After that, I'm not sure. I might go down to Arizona or something, somewhere warm, because sunlight on the skin, fresh oxygen. Anyways, I was going to keep this video to the minimum, but anyways, anyone's welcome to join me for 90 days of total detox, regeneration, and if I don't nail it, then I'm going to keep going. I don't want to be a career raw foodist. I don't want to be up in it for the money. I'm in it for myself. I just happened to start helping people somewhere along the line because Krista and I were trying to get by, and this whole thing kind of blew up, you know, and it's cool because you know that the love is there. You know what I'm saying? You know that the love is there. That's the key. The underlying issue here that I've been noticing as I do a lot of consultations is that people are afraid. Fear kills us, love heals us. So just remember that basic thing and try to get to the core of your fears. If I'm afraid to like expose myself on YouTube with this diet thing, with the raw diet thing, then I'm going to do it. Why? Because it's the scariest thing. I'm just going to do it. Now, after you see this video, I'm committed. So I'm going to take all the space I need because consultations can be, you know, they take a lot of work and then it sucks it out of you. Then you need to go eat something. Well, I don't want to be like that, to eat stimulating foods. I need to just eat fruits, green juices, and chill like a Coupe de Ville. Get my adrenals back. You can see under the bags under my eyes for the last several months. Since about the middle of the bike ride, I just felt this because all the grape juice and the corn and all and the watermelons that were like nothing, no sweetness, no flavor, bunch of weird stuff through there, too many avocados, and got all backed up and clogged up, and then just did the rest of the ride on pure adrenaline. Anyways, a lot of health information coming from the Life Regenerator. When people call me for consultations, I'm just knocking it out. It's like on a whole nother level. These videos are just the basic health information. When you call me up with your traumas and spiritual questions and types of food, questions and how you're going to regenerate, it's always about cultivating courage, okay? So don't be afraid, because there's nothing to be afraid of, okay? Your spirit is eternal, infinite power. And the spirit heals us. Unconditional love heals us. Our true self is a silent field of unconditional love. So I'm going to keep this video cool right there. If you want, you can join me. This is the Dan McDonald Life Regenerator Initiative. From the 7th to the 28th, 21 days of real raw food. So eat all the fruit you want. Drink all the green juice you want, eat all the no-fat salads that you want, and drink all the no-fat smoothies that you want. And you'll see the lymphatic system begin to move and the cellular energy go through the roof. There may be colonics, massages, rebounding, lots of sleep, perhaps a nap, lots of good DVD videos, lots of spiritual books. Lots of books on fasting and regeneration. I've got a whole bag. I brought all my books from my trailer. I got them in the back of the truck right there. I got the cooler full of juice and fresh fruits and vegetables to juice tonight. So Dan, the man with the master plan, make your green juice, eat your fruits, cultivate love. Hope you can dig it. Hope you can dig it. This is about the beginning of a whole new revelation for Life Regenerator style. God bless you, or whatever you believe in. I'm never going to push my beliefs on anyone, but I will always love everyone, no matter who they are, because that's my mission. Underlying everything is to be love. Peace.